Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers. This time around, we're gonna try something a bit different. As one of the game modes that came with the DLC is called the Emperor's Challenge. I have not played this game mode before, this will be my first time doing it, so let's see what it's about. See, as with all the things, adventure mode at classic. The Emperor's Challenge. This game mode is recommended for if you have already finished the game at least once. To achieve victory, you compete for the Emperor's Blessing against the most magnificent explorer, Matthew Rivalix. You cannot win the blessing by collecting only renown. Instead, you must obtain titles by completing challenges. At the top of the screen, you can see today's main and secondary challenge. Make sure you can pick a crew that can handle both. Okay, so our challenge... So to get the Emperor's thing, we need a naturalist team. So that's the main goal every time. Let's see, we need to get as many naturalist levels as possible. Okay. With the first threshold being level 4. Getting level 4 in Naturalist. The secondary is Amazing Armor, so train a crew member to have 45 armor. There's a threshold of that. Wonderful. Let's see, first off we're going to start with Amelia, because she is and starts off as a naturalist by default, and yeah, is honestly pretty good at that. Now let's see, we need armor. So that sounds like... Let's see. Just having a quick look around to see what we can get. Great attack, great defense. You know what? We'll go with the Russian man. Russian man seems like a good pick. And now, number 3. Archaeologist, engineer, archaeologist, engineer. Oh, whoops. You know what? Why not? 2 scientists and Ivan. That works. That works rather nicely. This is gonna be fun. Heh. Actually, hang on. No, this works. We'll go with this one. So, a Polish girl leading, I'm assuming 2 Russians. This can't end well. The Emperor's Challenge. This is it. You just accepted the Emperor's Challenge. Amelia once more reads the letter she received personally from Beijing. Many congratulations for entering the competition for the Emperor's Blessing. We cordially remind you that your respected colleague Matthew Revelix has also accepted this challenge and is already ahead of you. Furthermore, if you successfully complete your first expedition, Emperor Gan-Ux has agreed to grant you an audience in Beijing upon your return. Amelia is ready for the challenge. Let's do this. Amelia wants to make a fantastic first impression on the Emperor. Finding the burial site of Saxon kings. Found somewhere on the mainland of Britain, but King Edbert's grave remains a peculiar mystery. Okay. So let's see. The Emperor is consistently posing challenges to you and Revelix. Completing such a challenge will grant you a porcelain trophy worth a certain amount of porcelain points. On the right, you can see the current challenges along with your progress and an estimation of when Revelix will achieve it. Hover your mouse over the challenges to see how to complete them. You will win the game by achieving more porcelain points than Revelix. Pick your battles wisely. Okay, so by default, We've already got we've already got a bunch of points towards Naturalist, and we've got a decent amount of armor. Let's see, let's see, we'll start heading this way. It's a sunny day as Anne spots a faint glare by a rock formation. As you remove the stones, you notice the stash of some local bandits. You decide to take it and put a note to mock the bandits. So gold. So Revelix is working to achieve these challenges. Well, so are we. A group of sheep is fighting to eat from a slightly greener patch of grass. It might be interesting to study this particular patch of grass. You approach the patch of grass, but the sheep see you as competition and start attacking. Oh well. Emperor Gunnox wants to hear of your great deeds during encounters. That is to say, specific deeds. In the top right, you'll see his encounter challenge. Each encounter grants a new challenge. If you don't complete it yourself, then Revex will complete it instead, of course. So switch the mood 3 times. Alright. Hang on. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off friendly. So that's one mood. Swap it to aggressive. Ivan takes no prisoners. And now... Alas, we don't quite have the range to get Anne to get some stuff in, but that's fine. Alright. Time to be devious. Because if we can get... There we go. Hooray! We gain a porcelain point. Woo! Be healed. Note to self: Anne is not particularly tanky. Which makes sense because she is a scientist. She's not... Success here. You successfully calm down the sheep and can finally take a look at the grass. After careful examination and some tests, it seems the grass contains some special nutrients that attract the sheep. You take some with you for their scientific value. Okay. Whenever you or Revelix completes a challenge, a trophy is rewarded. The porcelain points value is added to one of the totals. Then, if you're on the expedition map, the Emperor issues a new challenge. The challenges with red ribbons at the top of your list are long-term challenges. They are worth more points and are guaranteed to be replaced with a more difficult version when completed. It is wise to plan your strategy around these. Click the vase button at the top right to see which trophies you already have. Okay, so yeah, just to show off, we've gotten 3. We can also check how much this bug has got as well. But yes, we can work with this. See, that's a wits challenge, so let's go and do... Next to a mountain, you see what appears to be a Saxon castle. It looks quite old, but frankly untouched, which may be due to the remote location. Let's explore. As you approach the castle, you are certain that it is abandoned. The gates are ajar, and after crossing a small courtyard, you reach yet another smaller gate. The gate leads to the castle entrance. You see all kinds of Saxon decorations. The room is filled with doors. Hundreds of doors. 1,000 doors! Ivan mentions that some say castles like these are cursed and you can get lost easily, but sometimes treasure can be found. Let us look for... What do we want? You know what? Let's look for the king's bedroom. There are many bedrooms in a castle such as this. A good scouting job might improve the odds of finding the king's bedroom, which he kept his toys like a miniature knight. Let's see, scouting. Let's see, what else can we have? Let's see, I haven't mentioned that searching for the treasure often results physical challenges. Okay, physical challenge it is. After entering several doors with dead ends, uninteresting rooms, and even a lavatory, you have now discovered a door behind which lies a strange hallway. Halfway along it, there is a giant platform without stairs, a rope, or anything. In order to stay together, everyone has to get up. And if we use a tool, we can just succeed by default. After a struggle and lots of teamwork, everyone eventually reaches the top of the platform. You finally reach the door of what could be the throne room. You open the door and enter the throne room. Sure, it's old and dusty, but everything is still here. You are collecting valuables and find the authentic king's mantle hanging over the throne. Anne wears it and is giving orders, which Ivan follows. Amelia, on the other hand, takes the mantle and says there can be only one ruler, and that's the leader. Everyone laughs. Take the treasure and leave the castle before you get lost. So what do we get? Ooh, nice. The Saxon King's Mantle. So what do we want with this one? You know what? I'll speak again, 10 speech. Why not? You make your way back towards the gates. You are glad you did not get lost forever in the castle with the 1,000 doors. You take one look at the castle and at the treasure you found before continuing your journey. Okay. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Some cuddly sheep are fond of the crew and they keep surrounding you. It makes it hard to move and you have to do something. Let's see. He wants to hear of your great deeds to do. That is... Alright, we don't want to show this message again. So we can do this in a friendly manner. We'll get a bonus and counter thing. We also get mood switcher. You know what, we might as well start this off with... We start this off with devious. We then move on to friendly. And then we can finish it off in an aggressive manner. Yep. They just wanted to be friends. And I smacked it in the face with a shovel. I am a horrible person. A wise man from a long time ago once said, "A knocked-out sheep cannot follow you." Today, this adage has been proven to be true and timeless. The crew continues without those stinking animals following you. Oh, and we've also got a campfire. But first, let's just do... Well, obviously we're going to upgrade Naturalist. Because that finishes that particular one. Naturalist team. Nice. Major achievement. Next one for that is upgrading Naturalist by another 2 points. Ah, I see. I could just automatically go with another Naturalist, but I think I'll expand into Engineering a bit. Just to have a bit the options. And as much as I would have loved to have... I could have just gotten another thing here done immediately, but... No, that seems like a poor idea. Let's see, camping. Let's see what we got. We can get Resolve, collect gold, encounters, or Renown. You know what? Campaign, let's go for it. The crew is having a blast. Amelia has had the idea of holding an oratory contest. The one who can retell your current adventures in the most exciting way will win the obligatory expedition cake. Everyone tells the story with great charisma, but Amelia quite literally takes the cake. It's probably the reason she wanted a contest to begin with. Alright, let's go here. You see a giant tunnel entrance on the side of a hill. You decide to take some torches and explore. You walk for a few minutes until you notice a giant machine standing inside the tunnel. It appears to be some sort of machine drill powered by steam. The machine seems to be a prototype and is broken, but contains cutting-edge technology that can be harvested. Alright, Anna's gonna give it a shot. Because even if she fails, she'll gain the Engineer Steam Engines perk. So, let's go for it. Success! Barely, but success. The crew watches in awe how Anne studies every single part of the steam drill, removing every part and putting it back again. After hours and hours spent on the drill, Anne becomes an expert in steam engines. And not only that, but Anne understands that this drill contains cutting-edge technology. Wonderful. Let's see, I'm not seeing another wits challenge. The crew suddenly gets ambushed by some aggressive-looking men. These foreign fancy pants are gonna take all our jobs! Attack! They're charging. And we get bonuses for being aggressive, though the mission here is Emotion Spreader. Make 2 opponents excited. Oh, it has to be opponents. Alright. We can do excited. We can do that. I love how Anne just has a freaking taser. That's just awesome. Okay, you're excited. 1. Excited, hurrah. Can we get a second? Yes, we can. So we got the thing. Well, that's not very nice. He smacked Ivan with a hammer. Ivan is not... You do not mess with Ivan. Not if you want to live. And we're gonna have to do... Oh. Oh wait, no, that got him. I thought for a second he might actually survive that one, but no. No, he did not. With the situation solved, the crew can continue exploring. Anne is baffled by the fact that these men thought that shepherding or mining was of any interest to you. God damn it. Unfortunately, we're not really in a position to gain more armor off the get-go, so we're gonna have to do what we can. The burial site of the Saxon kings must be somewhere around here. Once you get there, the expedition will come to an end. Onwards. The crew searches through the hills and quickly finds what they were looking for. The Saxon burial site. One of the tombs is of King Edbert, a particularly mysterious figure. Finding its secrets will surely skyrocket your reputation. At the Renowned Explorers, however, you hear a familiar laugh. Behind you stands the French explorer Revelix, your direct rival for the Emperor's blessing. He speaks, "Thank you, amateur. Under Rule 4024B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need to evacuate King Edbert's tomb to impress the Emperor." Explain how hard we've worked to get this. He continues, "It seems my explanation wasn't clear enough. Maybe my strong-thened Tommy can explain the situation better, while I plunder King Edbert's tomb." Wait a minute. Before Emily can stop Revlex, his crew fighter Tommy steps forward. "Nuh-uh, little explorers. Beat it." He's not letting it pass. Alright, we have a mood switcher. We shall start with threatening, with our mad scientist Russian woman, followed by our kind of friendly but not very mean Polish girl. I even smash when he does the pinning thing. Thankfully for us, the thugs aren't particularly... Well, they weren't, but they're generally not particularly good at this stuff, but... Well, what can I say? I've been proven wrong before. Let's see. Can we do this? Well, we've terrified him, and we've changed the mood yet again. Now we can just... Ow. Bloody mean sons of bitches. Might as well also heal ourselves, because we can. And change the mood once again, just to get the full-on Because I don't want to give this smug bastard any free points. No, that sounds like a terrible idea. Instead, we're just gonna make Johnny Tommy here regret the day he decided to be hired muscle for some French asshole. Ivan smash. Tommy is pretty impressed. Wow, you're pretty strong. Few can take on the mighty Tommy gun. Take some gold on this checklist. It describes treasures we want to find here. I guess if you beat us to it, you deserve one as well. And he leaves to follow Rivalix, who has already plundered the King Edbert's tomb. The crew quickly turns to the mysterious checklist you got from the encounter. It seems to be some sort of agenda or a scheme. Amelia takes it and reads it out loud. Treasures still to grab. The one hidden in the tomb of the Forgotten King, the one treasure held by the locals, and the one in the catch near the dangerous cliffs. Due date today. It seems they're going to snab some more. So, you might be able to get one before him. Which treasure do you want to chase? Let's see, there's another tomb around here. Can you outsmart Revelix this time? So, this is an archaeologist thing, so 69% chance, but on second thought, what else can we get? Surely a faster and tougher explorer than Revelix. Maybe we can beat him exploring the dangerous cliffs? We can, because Ivan is a beast. Searching every edge of the cliffs was no easy task, but you did it. Ivan was the one to find a hidden catch at the bottom of the cliff. Mentioned on the secret checklist, it's loaded with gold and there's a peculiar treasure. Aldor. A beautiful flawless gem. Nice. Let's see. I like this one. This one's definitely going to be it. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear if you want to receive the Emperor's blessing, you'll have to beat Rivalix. Now it's personal. Let us go and meet with the Emperor. Because we can. Resources gathered. We finish this net aggressively, of course. Because we are aggressive people. Audience in Beijing. After your successful expedition, you hurry to the... Yeah, a little bit of a... I'm guessing from this there's been a bit of a coding error. You hurry to the Forbidden City. You are welcomed by the Emperor's advisor, Wang Tong. A warm welcome, friends of the Emperor. I hope you'll find the Forbidden City as beautiful as I do. Now, will you please stand here and greet the Emperor? You know what? Sure. Let's meet the Emperor. When Wang Tong walks to his place, Revelix speaks up. So, number 2, still in the race? The Emperor seemed very impressed when I presented my treasure to him. Thanks for your help with that. I truly hope your own effort in the Highlands is enough for the Emperor to not disqualify you. The name is Amelia Kowalski. A large gong sounds. Soon after, Emperor Gunnox arrives in the throne room. Ooh, quibbling. I see the fun has already started. Your rivalry is certainly very inspiring, but I must say that one of you shows more promise to win my blessing. For now, I will keep you in the dark about who that is. The Emperor smiles a broad, mysterious smile. The Emperor must mean us, right? Chairman Pinkerton enters through the large golden doors, and the Emperor addresses him. Chairman, you have my eternal gratitude for putting the International Society at my disposal for the purpose of this challenge. I'm sure this collaboration will be very entertaining and perhaps even valuable. Now, wasn't there a gift you intended for these brave adventurers? Alright, accept the gift and get going. We don't really need the world map tutorial, so let's just take the membership. Wonderful. To spice things up, Emperor Guex introduces another title, a Reknowned challenge. Revlex doesn't compete directly on this one. The overworld is a great place to complete title challenges. Revlex, in all his self-confidence, gives you the first move and even reveals his own plans. Right before you leave for your next expedition, he will make progress in indicated titles. Okay. So this one is independent. We don't have to compete with him for this one. Let's see, Rogue Team and Trade Recruiter. Alrighty. First things first. What? Well, we might as well pick this one, since we are trying to be a naturalist team. And we'll go with geology. So we've moved up again. Hurrah. Item shop. Let's see. Ah, we got it too. Hurrah! In your face, son of a bitch! In your face. And while we're at it, we can try... Yes, we can also get... Let's... You know what? I'm inclined to get some decent armor, just simply... Partly because it helps us out. But also because... Oh. Oh, okay. It seems... Okay, I get it. So that one is... A crew member has... Alright, that makes sense. Okay. And while we're here, we might as well boost our science a bit, so that we get bonus crapola. Oh wait, we have another thing. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab one more, just to round it up. Because that additional... supplies, plus we got 2 more insight. Might as well keep at it, because we can. And we improve. So let's see. We will go for nature. When we'll get extra science for a nature challenge, why not? And we can trade up. Let's see. Okay. I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. A pretty good start. I can see where the challenge isn't. I mean, you can definitely see where the challenge is involved, since this is much different than... While it's still the same basic premise as the main game, this adds an extra challenge to it that's just interesting, to say the least. But at any rate, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you.